Hello and welcome to my video. Today I want to explain how to calculate the slope of a line using 2 points. So let's see the question. What is the slope of the line passing through the point -8, 5 and 6, 6? So we have to understand that when they say point, a point in x and y coordinates has 2 coordinates, so the x coordinate and the y coordinate. So we have the point -8, 5, and you have the point 6, 6. So the -8 represents the x value of this point and the 5 the y value. Same thing for the other point, we have x and y, and always have to be in this order. Now to find the slope, the formula is slope equals m, which is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Now you have to understand that y2 represents the y value of the second point and the y1 the y value of the first point. Same thing for x2 and x1. For that, we have to label our 2 points as x1, y1, x2, y2 to avoid any kind of mistake. Now, in the formula, there is a negative sign between y2 and y1, negative sign between x2 and x1. And this is very important to focus on, because sometimes when the value is negative, the value of x or y is negative, that could be another mistake for students, to make the difference between the negative sign from the formula and the negative sign from the value of the point x or y value. So the rest here is just to substitute y2, y1, x2, x1 and do the calculation. For that, you're going to have m is equal to the y2 is 6 minus y1, so 5, and x2 is again 6 minus x1, and x1 is -8. For that, I'll put -8 in a parenthesis. Again, let's see. This negative sign I just highlighted are from the formulas. Now, the -8 is the value of x1. So, we're going to have 6 minus 5, which is 1. And 6 minus -8 will change into 6 plus 8, which is 14 in the denominator and the 1 on top. So we have 1 over 14. Therefore, the slope m is 1 over 14. Now let's see another example. And that example, they will not give you the coordinate of the point, but it's not going to be a line. And ask you the same question to find the slope of that line. So find the slope of the line graphed below. Okay, so we have the line and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Yeah, and asking to find the slope. So we need 2 points to find the slope. And yes, from the 4 points, you are free to choose any 2 points to find the slope. So The points are not labeled, so we'll try to label it. If I take this point here, the coordinates of the point will be x coordinate and the y coordinate. Because the point is on the y-axis, the y-axis is this vertical line, the x-axis is this horizontal line. So any point on the y-axis has x coordinate 0. You have a 0, comma, and the y value here is 2. I can choose another point, this one here. Again, x and the y. And if we count the unit, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, comma, -1. The y value is -1. The x value is +5. So you have these 2 points we'll use to find the slope. And the formula again is m is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. We're going to label the points. And again, we are free to choose any point here as our first point or second point. So if I take this one as x1, y1, this will be x2, y2. So y2, which is -1, minus y1, 2, x2, 5, minus x1, 0. So again, let's make the difference here. This negative, the black negative is for the formula. Now the x value, the y value, the y2 is negative value. So we have a -1 minus 2. And yes, this will be -3. 5 minus 0 is 5. Therefore, the slope, which is m, is -3 over 5. I want to explain something. Every time they ask you to find the slope of a point and your answer is a fraction, you have to check if that fraction can be simplified. If yes, you simplify. And how to simplify, you check the numerator, the number on top, and the denominator, the number in the bottom, to see if there is any value goes into each of them. So it has to be the same value except the 1. So in this case, -3/5 cannot be simplified anymore. That means the slope is this answer. Thank you so much, and feel free to make any comments which will help me to improve this video in the future.